Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Novak. Goran came in earlier and said that on Saturday he knew that he would win the tournament because he just switched on. Did you have the same feeling?
Yes, I did. I think the match against Alcaraz last night and the one tonight were probably two best matches under the circumstances that I've played this season. Against two players that are in fantastic form, and I mean, obviously, the quality of Alcaraz and Sinner, we all know, and playing Sinner tonight in front of his home crowd, and the way I finished the tournament and finished the season is amazing. I'm very, very proud of the performance. Obviously, what Goran was referring to was probably after I clinched the year #1 with the first win over Rune. I was not mentally present, I think, fully in the tournament. After that, I was like, yeah, you know, kind of half in, half out feeling, and that reflected on my level of tennis and my performance and the way I felt on the court. Obviously, thanks to Sinner for, you know, allowing me to be in the semifinals when I was there. I thought, okay, now, you know, I'm gonna try to step it up, and I did. I played really two high-level matches. I started very aggressively tonight against Jannik, which was the difference, you know, different to the group stage match we had against each other. And I think that match helped me prepare myself better for the atmosphere, the crowd. You know, obviously, I you know, analyzed the match and I looked what I could have done better, and I think I've done it very well for the entire match.
Congratulations. Are you able to put into words the emotions when that last point happened, and was that the highlight, or was it chatting with and hugging children?
It's always children, honestly. I mean, obviously winning a match with this importance and significance is always, you know, an incredible feeling in the end, and also huge relief, because there's a very high tension and pressure that you feel on the court. And I was, you know, pretty much playing flawless tennis, set in 3-2, and then I got tight, I must say. Start to miss the first serve, crowd got into it, and I was lucky that he missed an easy put away forehand. I think it was a 4-3 and deuce. You know, you could say also I was unlucky to hit the net cord when on the passing shot for double break, but you know, at this level it happens, and I just maintained my focus. And I could feel from the beginning that it was a different vibe, different energy from him and from me, comparing to the match we had 4 or 5 days ago. I felt you know, I felt that maybe he wasn't as free or as comfortable from the very beginning like he was in the 4 matches prior to the finals. And I felt, okay, my opportunity is now, and I have to take it. I have to be controlling the rallies, and I have to be the one that is going to, so to say, impose himself on the court. He needs to feel my presence, which wasn't the case in the group stage match. So I think that was probably the major tactical difference between the two matches. And obviously him finishing with double fault is, you know, is not ideal, but you know, it's a great reward, I think, for what my team and I and my family have been through this year, being one of the, you know, most successful years in my career that I ever had. 4 out of 5 major tournaments I won and played finals in Wimbledon. So, you know, I couldn't ask for more, to be honest. I'm very, very proud of this season.
I know that that's not just particularly, first of all, congratulations. You anticipated my question, won 4 out of 5 of the most important tournaments of the year. So my question is going to be for 2024.
Yeah.
How you keep yourself motivated? How is it possible to do better than this? Because also in Wimbledon.
Well, you can win 4 slams and Olympic gold. Let's see. You know, I mean, I have always the highest ambitions and goals, so that's not going to be different for the next year. That's for sure. I mean, you know, the drive that I have is still there. My body has been serving me well, listening to me well. I have a great team of people around me. Motivation, especially for the biggest tournaments in sport, is still present. So it still inspires me to keep going. And in the end of the day, you know, people see you performing in the big tournaments, but they don't see all the weeks and months of dedicated day-to-day, week-to-week work and trying to build your form so that you can peak where you want to peak. And for me, obviously, those are Grand Slams and, you know, World Tour finals, and of course next year also hopefully Olympic Games. So, yeah, the mindset is the same, and I'll keep going. I don't know whether I'm going to have as good of a year next year, but I'm going to keep this kind of a freshness of mind and in a way motivation to do that.
Hi, Novak. Is the Olympics next year your major target, given it's the one major honour that you don't have in your career?
Well, it is definitely one of the major goals for next year, other than Grand Slams. So, you know, it's going to be very congested schedule, with going from the slowest to the fastest surface in sport back to the slowest. Clay, grass, clay, and then hard court. So that's obviously a very demanding, challenging stretch of the year, and I'm going to have to speak with my team to see how we can plan out our preparations, training, so that I'm able to play my best tennis where I want to.